Yo, so according to a few sources online, it seems as though there's a fight being negotiated between Manny Pacquiao and Mike Alvarado in Mexico. And apparently this is going to be a tune-up fight for Manny Pacquiao. First of all, his fight against Jeff Horn was supposed to be a tune-up fight. Because when he fought Jeff Horn and he cherry-picked him out of obscurity, nobody was giving him credit for that because everybody expected him to beat Jeff Horn. And I remember a lot of people were saying, well, it's okay if he has an easy fight. You know, he's a guy who's fought several top guys. So this is his second cherry pick if he does actually fight Mike Alvarado. This will be his second cherry pick in a row. Jeff Horn and now Mike Alvarado. Mike Alvarado is shot. He's shot to bits. Did you see Mike Alvarado versus Brandon Rios 3? Look at that fight. And look at how shot Mike Alvarado was in that fight. Look at Brandon Rios versus Mike Alvarado 1, the first match. And then look at Mike Alvarado versus Brandon Rios 3, you know, the third match, right? It was a massive decline from the first match to the third match because Mike Alvarado is one of those guys that he is a brawler type of fighter, you know, and all those wars basically made him a shot fighter. Like those wars that he had with Brandon Rios, those wars that he had with even Ruslan Pravanikov, where he got beat up in that fight. So by the time he fought Brandon Rios, which was, I believe, 2 years ago now, or maybe longer than that, 3 years ago in the rematch, he looked like a completely shot fighter at that point. And that was like 3 years ago. So, and they're saying this is supposed to be a tune-up fight. A tune-up fight? How many tune-up fights does Manny Pacquiao have to have? Again, his last fight against Jeff Horn was a tune-up fight. If, you know, I saw someone on Twitter saying, leaving a comment saying, you know, if Manny Pacquiao is going to be fighting guys like washed up Mike Alvarado at this point, he should just retire because what is it going to do for his legacy beating a washed up guy like Mike Alvarado? And I completely agree with that person because this does nothing for Manny Pacquiao's legacy. Nothing. What is it going to do when he beats washed up Mike Alvarado? Then face Jeff Horn? Matter of fact, he'll probably never get to rematch Jeff Horn because Jeff Horn, if he does in fact fight Terrence Crawford, he'll lose and get schooled by Terrence Crawford, and he won't have that WBO strap anymore. And you know, Freddie Roach and Manny Pacquiao don't want no parts of Terrence Crawford, so it's ridiculous. You know, what? This is just a worthless fight. You know. When Jeff Horn was set to fight Manny Pacquiao, no disrespect to Australian fans, but I wasn't intrigued with that fight. I didn't even care about that fight. In my original channel, I wasn't even making videos talking about the fight. I made like one video talking about the fight because I wasn't excited for it. You know. So here I am seeing reading these sources telling me that you know, he's gonna fight Mike Alvarado. I'm not interested in that fight either. You know, Manny Pacquiao seems to not be interested in fighting no young guns at the moment. And he should, you know, because he should give these young fighters the opportunity to become stars. Because beating Manny Pacquiao and beating him convincingly, not getting a gift decision like Jeff Horn, beating him convincingly would make you a star because Manny Pacquiao is a star. Even though he's past his prime now. I would love to see Manny Pacquiao and there was someone like Terrence Crawford or even Errol Spence, just because even though I think he will lose to them because he's past his prime, it would help them out in a sense if you think about it, because it'll help them out because it'll make them stars. You know what I'm saying? It'll make them stars. But at this point, Manny Pacquiao, in my opinion, he's just not a hungry fighter anymore. And in my original channel, I made a video, you know, a long time ago, months ago, right when Jeff Horn, you know, got a gift decision against Manny Pacquiao. And I said, look at the difference of Manny Pacquiao. When Manny Pacquiao lost to Eric Morales when he was in his prime, He literally started crying in the post fight. Like, he was crying because he was so devastated that he lost a professional fight. But if you fast forward, when he lost and got robbed against Jeff Horn, it was like he didn't care. He didn't care that he lost. He didn't have the same hunger. Like, he was just like nonchalant about it. And that's why I say that's the difference between a hungry fighter like the Manny Pacquiao of 2005, 2006, 2007 compared to the Manny Pacquiao of now. He just doesn't care anymore because he's not ambitious anymore, because he's made millions of dollars. He's wealthy. He's not poor anymore, you know. And also he's past his prime, you know. He's almost he's like 39 years old at this point. So I just feel like he's just fighting these no names that nobody cares about, and he should just retire, to be honest, man. He really should just retire. Because are you excited to see Manny Pacquiao versus Mike Alvarado? And they're saying it's going to be in Mexico. Like, let's be real. Are you excited? I'm not excited if it does actually happen. Like, again, it doesn't prove anything. Mike Alvarado is a shot fighter. And it'll be even sad if Manny Pacquiao struggles with Mike Alvarado, because Mike Alvarado